Well, self-control, commitment, these are the hallmarks of any successful weight loss or fitness plan. But if we're being honest with each other here, and who's watching? It's just you and me, right? Even the most dedicated health fanatics can use some help along the way. And so today, on our fourth and final series about hydration, hormonal balance, and weight loss, we're welcoming back to the show Dr. Jade Teta, holistic physician and author of The Metabolic Effect. He's a scientific consultant with a company called First Fruits Beverage Company. We also have back with us on our show this morning Roger Catarino, the president and CEO of First Fruits Beverage and TrimFit. Welcome to you both, and great to see you again.
Same here, Danielle. Thanks for having us back.
Can I be honest with you and say life, it has its ups and downs. Our weight has its ups and downs. And sometimes it really is hard to kind of stay on track and kind of keep those goals in mind, isn't it?
Absolutely. One of the things that we recommend along with our product to the consumer is to take a little bit of time and, as you always mention, the balancing act. Take a few minutes of time the night before and map out your schedule as best you can for the next day. And if you're going to have trouble working out that day, then find out, can I take the stairs versus the elevator? Can I walk to several meetings rather than take a cab or a car? So I think just by planning better and then tying that into our workout, tying it into our diet, and tying it into our product TrimFit, it will allow you to achieve the goals that you want.
But I have to tell you, it's interesting you say that, because with all of that, that sounds great, but isn't a lot of it kind of self-control and commitment? You have to make a commitment to park at the end of the parking lot and then walk into the mall rather than park closer, right?
It's a very important point, but what we have to remember is self-control is an inexhaustible resource, and a lot of people don't tend to focus on that. In other words, the harder we work and the more we add onto our plate, the more difficult it gets to stay on any weight loss or diet program. That's one of the reasons I really like functional beverages and foods, because what they do is they change key metabolic parameters that can control hunger, cravings, and energy and things like that, so that we're more likely to stay on the program.
I'm smiling because I have no idea what key metabolic parameters means. Explain that to me.
Yeah, key metabolic parameters are really very simple. They're biofeedback tools that we have in our body. Hunger, cravings, energy. These feed us in and make us aware of how our body's functioning. They tell us about how our hormones are functioning.
All right, and so when you talk about functional foods, I mean, you know, we can think a cookie is a functional food because it fills that function for that moment, whatever it is. You're craving something sweet. But when you say functional foods or beverages, you're talking about something completely different, Roger.
Exactly. In addition to getting hydration, you're also getting additional benefits health-wise from our patented ingredient.
Right. How difficult is it, though, Jade, when we're looking for this kind of balanced diet of good nutrition and all of the stuff, how difficult is it to kind of stay on course? Because it's very easy to get knocked off course, especially when you're talking about hydration, because it's easy to pick up just the sugar drink that you see there at the store.
It really is, and that's why you need to have some education around what your choices are. And, you know, when I think of functional foods, I think of healthy convenience food. That's really what this is. And so when you think about products that you're choosing, pick up the ones that are going to serve you, balance energy, you know, help with cravings, you know, help with hunger, and that's going to serve you in the end.
The other thing that I like is the fact that I know what I'm drinking. I could look on the back of the ingredient list and know, but that fiber, that for me is a big deal, the fact that it has fiber in it. How important is that to you?
Very important. We need to always get additional fiber, which allows us to have a sense of being full, and it's really good for us and helping us release and burn fat.
And so how does that keep us on track with our diet goals?
Well, you know, the key thing is you know, if you get hungry, you're in big trouble, right? Most people tend to think that breakfast is only breakfast and is not impacted by anything else, but breakfast impacts what you choose for lunch, which impacts what you choose for dinner. And so by having these, you know, functional beverages with these fiber compounds in there, it keeps us full for longer and makes us have better choices later.
Can I tell you the other thing I like? I'm just going to pick it up and drink it like I'm at home. But the other thing I like, though, is the fact that it is not thick and gunky, because when you're talking about other fiber drinks, they work, but then it's like so gunky and thick. This is just almost like drinking water, but it's got some taste to it.
It took us quite a while, and I've been in the beverage industry for 40 years, and our team has been able to perfect the science of liquefying the product so that The shelf life is over a year. It's all natural, and we use no preservatives.
I love that. Well, it's a great option to stay healthy, hydrated. High five. High five.
Thank
Guys are the
you.
best. Thank you all so
Thank
much
you
for
so
coming on the
much.
show.
It's great to
Appreciate
see
it.
you
Great
again.
to see you
Our
again as
pleasure.
well.
Great to see you.
And if you want more information about TrimFit Natural Weight Loss Water, just visit trimfitwater.com. Oh, and to see this series again, or to get more information about hydration, hormonal balance, and weight loss, visit our website, and that's thebalancingact.com.